Hello, friends from Trinity Lutheran Church in Lisbon, North Dakota. Today is Good Friday. Today is the day that we celebrate Jesus dying on the cross. Now, you may be wondering, why would it be a good day if someone died? Well, it's a good day because it was Jesus that died. And it's a good day because of why Jesus died. Jesus died that our sins are forgiven, that no matter what we do, Jesus still loves us and forgives us. Please join along with me as we read from the Spark Story Bible on page 476. It was a very sad day when Jesus died. The soldiers who had arrested Jesus teased him for pretending to be a king. They took his clothes and put a king's purple cloak on him. They made a crown of vines with sharp thorns. It's a little hard to see, but it's right up here. Ouch! That hurt his head. The soldiers made Jesus carry a heavy wooden cross. The cross was too heavy for him, and so Jesus fell and skinned his knees, and the cross tumbled to the ground. A man in the crowd carried the cross the rest of the way. The soldier nailed Jesus' hands and feet to the cross. They raised Jesus' cross up on a hill between two other men. The other men were thieves, and they were being crucified too. One of the men was angry with Jesus. "If you are a powerful king, can't you save yourself? Why don't you save us too?" The man spat on Jesus. And the other thief believed in Jesus. But the other thief believed in Jesus. He shouted back, "Don't you know who this is? This is God's Son. He hasn't done anything wrong. We are being punished for our mistakes. But Jesus shouldn't be here." The man turned to Jesus and asked, "Will you take me to heaven with you?" Jesus looked on the man and loved him. Jesus told him, "Yes, today we will be in heaven together." After a while, the world grew very dark, as if a terrible thunderstorm was coming. It was as if all of creation was crying because Jesus was about to die. Jesus was feeling all alone and prayed to see if God was still there. Of course, God never left Jesus. God was with him the whole time. Jesus looked at the crowd. He was so sad that people didn't believe that he was God's son. He asked God to forgive them for killing him. The soldiers offered him sour wine, but he didn't want to drink it. He was ready to die. Finally, Jesus had fought long enough. He said, "God, the work you gave me to do here is finished." He breathed a final long, slow breath, and then he died. Thank you for following along with me as we read this story. The good news is that death does not have the final word, that Jesus is raised from the dead. And so I invite you to follow along as Stephanie reads the Easter Sunday story tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining in. Bye.